Sam, you're a Memorial Cup champion. How does that feel?
It's the best feeling in the world. You know, coming from last year to now, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. No words.
What can you say about this group? I mean, it feels like lifelong friends, and it kind of feels like the last ride for this team.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is my family. These guys are my brothers. You know, we've been together for, you know, for me 3 years now. Some guys 4 years together. It's just it feels like it's a perfect ending for, you know, this core of this group. This is how it should have gone out.
A bunch of the 19-year-old guys get talked about as the core. What does it say that Denver passes the cup to Landon as the first guy to lift it afterwards?
Well, he's probably the core of the team. You know, he's the glue to everybody. You know, that guy wants to win so bad. He wants nothing more than to win. You know, he'll do anything to win, that's for sure.
A fellow Sharks prospect in Casper Halton, you know, big goals all the way through. What can you say about him?
That's his game. He scores big goals. He's always done it for us. You know, it's so exciting that, you know, I got a guy like that to, you know, hopefully play with for a lot longer.
At what point last year, I mean, obviously you guys are hurt off the loss to Saginaw, but when did the group come together and really make this the final goal, and how cool is it to finally achieve it like that?
I think right after. I think right after we knew, you know, coming into this year, you know, a lot of guys last year, so it really was, you know, a last dance kind of thing. You know, we knew that this was kind of the end for the core that we've built here over for 3 years, so it's unbelievable to finish it like this.
And lastly, what can you say about the fans? They filled up an entire corner of the rink and came all the way out to Rimouski, Quebec for this.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the best fans in the league. You know, they travel in bunches. They're always here for us. You know, road games feel like home games when they show up.
Thank you. Congrats.
Good. Thank you.
Sam, when did you know it was going to be different than last year's game? At what point in the game?
We stepped on the ice. I think just coming into this game, we had so much experience. We knew from last year what this game was going to be like, how they were going to come, and you know, I don't think there was a chance we were losing this game with how bad we wanted it.
Near perfect performance. You know, Dale always searches for perfection, right?
Yeah, you know, perfect's never a thing, but I mean, we won the game. That's all I'm concerned about.
and you know, just to these guys, these leaders, the stars came out to play, right? You need that, right? You need your best guys to be your best guys.
It was the 18 guys who suited up tonight. Every guy had a massive impact on the game. You know, yeah, you know, the guys who score a lot of goals, you know, they'll probably hear about them a little more, but you know, every single guy who steps on the ice, you know, they're a massive contributing factor to us winning.
Stuart or UC Gowan named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. That's just what our team's built of, guys who play in the playoffs, guys who are massive time performers. That's what he is. He's one of those guys as well. You know, it's just built into him.